Hello, UFC fight fan across the globe. Welcome to my YouTube channel, UFC Culture, where you get the most accurate prediction on upcoming fight, prelim fight, and main card event fight. UFC Fight Night 66 Vegas is around the corner, and here is my official prediction for each and every fight. Let's move on to the first fight. Is Sergey Morozov versus Johnny Newson. Here you can see, let's see where is that fight listed. Let me tell you the prediction and other stuff over there. Where is Sergey Morozov versus Johnny Newson. Here you can see these are the stats of these fighters. The fight is going to be held in the bantamweight category. Sergey Morozov has a fighting record of 18 wins with 5 losses, whereas Johnny Newson has 10 wins over 3 losses. Both the fighters are coming from a win, so the momentum is with both of the fighters. The height is 5'6" for Sergey Morozov, and Johnny Newson has a height of 5 feet 5 inches. And the reach, despite of being 1 inch shorter from Sergey, Newson has a half-inch advantage in the reach. So my official prediction for this fight is Sergey Morozov via grappling. Johnny Newson is powerful, technically sound, but Sergey Morozov is a big build guy for this bantamweight division. He's too strong for the bantamweight division. Sergey Morozov is good with grappling, wrestling, but we have seen that Sergey struggled a bit in his last fight against Douglas Silva. But my official prediction is that Sergey Morozov is going to win either by submission or by decision. So let's move to the next fight. The next fight is between David Derek versus Manel Cap. And here it is. David Devrek. He's a 9th ranked flyweight fighter, whereas Manel Cape is 12th ranked flyweight fighter. My official prediction for this fight is simple. I think Manel Cape is going to win either by decision or by knockout. In the last fight, Manel Cape has managed to win in the first round by punches. David has a record of 20 wins and 4 losses, whereas Manel Cape has a record of 17 wins and 6 losses. The last fight, Manel Cape won, but David lost his last fight. So the momentum is on the side of Manel Cape. Both have the same height, 5 feet 5 inches. But the zero point 0.5 advantage in the reach is towards David Devorek. But I don't think it is going to make much difference. And this is my prediction is that David Dorek will be dominated by Manel Cape in the flyweight bout in the UFC Fight Night 66 Vegas. Let's move to the third fight. We are not going to waste any time. So we will cover most of the fight in few time because tomorrow is the fight night. What we can say? You have to be quick, but on the same time, you have to be accurate. I did my analysis, that's why I'm bringing these predictions for you. The next fight is between Brian Battle versus Rene Cretino. Let's open these stats for you. Brian Battle is coming from the win. Same goes for Rene Cretino. Brian Battle has a record of 9 wins and 1 losses, and this is a second fight for Rinat Cretino. Rinat Cretino is coming from Russia. We all know how Russian fighters are doing in the UFC nowadays. Islam Makhachev is the latest example. Battle has a height of 6 feet 1 inch and a reach of 77 inches, which is 3 inches more than Rene Cretino. Rene Cretinov is around 6 feet tall, but the reach is 3 inches shorter. And my official prediction is that despite of the reach advantage by Brian Battle, Rene Cretinov is going to win because he has a very good grappling game, wrestling game. He's good on the within the octagon. He's good on his feet also. He can grapple, he can wrestle, and he can make you submit. He can make you uh, tap. He has fought good fighters. That's the point. Rene Cretinov, before entering UFC, had fight good fighters, and these Russian fighter has a record of fighting more amateur fight before coming to UFC, and this will bring a great advantage to Rene Cretinov. Brian Battle took the fight on very short notice. He is good fighter. He has good defense, submission ability, but I'm not saying that he is going to beat Rene Cretinov. So my official prediction is Rene Cretinov, most probably in third round or in the end of the second round. Let's move into the next fight. The next fight is between, let's see the chart. Rafa Garcia versus Mahashate. Mahashate is coming from China. China is also giving some good fighters in the UFC. And let's see their stats first. I have seen both fighters fighting. I know their style, how good they are. But friend, it's UFC. You can't predict 100%. That's the beauty of the sports. This. So here are the stats between Rafa Garcia versus Mahashate in the lightweight category. The fight is going to happen in the lightweight category. Let's open the stats first. The stats. Rafa Garcia is coming from a loss. So he is not having that momentum advantage. Whereas Mahashate is coming from a win. Mahashate has a record of 2 wins in the UFC, whereas Rafa Garcia has 14 wins and 3 losses. Mahashate has a height advantage of 4 inches. 4 inches, and the reach is 1.5 inch more than Garcia. But my prediction is completely different from the stats. Experts are choosing Mahashate, but I am choosing Rafa Garcia because he has that experience. Rafa Garcia is no joke. He's a good fighter. He's coming from loss, but he fought well. The fight was so close to the car close. He have fought UFC top 20 in his weight category. The last fight was close fight. He did very well, and he can come back. He can land punches. He can give you body shot. And experience plays an important role in UFC fight. So my official prediction is Rafa Garcia is going to win over Mahashate. Let's move to another fight. The next fight, one of the fight that I'm waiting for. Let's open the stats first. The fight is between Sid Nurmagomedov versus Sergey Kirkremenov. You may think that Khabib Nurmagomedov, yes, he is coming from Russia. Both fighters have won their last fight. Sid Nurmagomedov has a record of 16 wins with 2 losses, whereas Sadiv Remenov has 10 wins and 2 losses. Both are 5 feet 8 inches tall. And let's see what are the reach difference. Despite having the same height, Sidiou Kirkornorov is having 1 inch disadvantage in the reach. And my official prediction is that Sidiou Kirkornorov is going to win over Sid Nurmagomedov. It may sound weird, but this is my prediction. What I have analyzed, that Sedinov is coming from win, but the win was not that impressive. as well as said Nurmagomedov may not have that cardio with himself. Despite being from Russia, despite being have the surname Nurmagomedov, he may not have that cardio because we have seen him slowing down in his fight. As the round goes on, we see him slow down. So my prediction is Sadio can gas him, Nurmagomedov out, then he can land punches, he can go to ground, he can grapple him, he can wrestle him, and Sergey Karkaronov is going to win the fight. I'm sorry for the pronunciation of the name, but they are good fighters. Let's move to the another fight. Jake Matthews versus Matthew Semmelberger. A very good fight to make. But I'm not happy with the fight because both fighters are good. Both have done well in their past. But this fight, UFC need to understand that Jake Matthews is coming back. He's fighting well. So he should be fought against some ranked fighters. So the fight is between Jake Matthews and Matthew Semmelberger. And let's open the stats. Jake Matthews is coming from a win, so he has that advantage of momentum, whereas Semmelberger is coming from a loss. Matthew has a record of 18 win and 5 losses, whereas Matthew Smelsberger has a record of 10 win and 4 losses. Despite of the height advantage and reach advantage, I don't see Matthew Smellberger is going to win. I will tell you my reasons. I will tell you. First thing, Jake Matthews is bouncing back. He fought against good players and he won. He should have fought Neil Magnet, Daniel Rodriguez. But as I told you earlier, UFC is fixing matches randomly now these days. Jake Matthews has evolved. He has mixed his wrestling, grappling quite a bit with his punching combos. So my official prediction is that Jake Matthews is going to win this fight. And he has the experience on his side. This is a very big factor. The next fight is between Sean Vlismas versus Corey McKenna. It is women's strawweight bout. The first women fight of the night. Sheen Vlismas. I'm again sorry for the pronunciation of the fighter. No disrespect. They are doing very great. Vlismas is having a record of 7 win and 2 losses, whereas Corey McKenna has the same record, 7 win, 2 losses. Both fighters are coming from a win, so they both have that momentum with them. The height is around same, 5 feet 3 inches is the height. And the reach, you can see here, Vlismas has a reach different of 4.5 inches despite of having the same height. And my prediction is that Shiam Wilmas is going to win because she is very good on her feet. She is going to beat Corey McKenna via boxing, via throwing punches with her combos. She is good. McKenna can go for takedown, but if Shiam Lismus can counter that takedown, if she can defend that takedown, she is going to hard to beat. So, my official prediction, Shiam Lismus is going to win over Corey McKenna. The next fight, Cody Brundage versus Mikhail Alexeychuk. Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage Here it is. It is a middleweight bout between Cody Brundage and Mikhail Alexeychuk. Alexeychuk is coming from Poland, the Polish power, and Cody is coming from United States. Both have experience. Cody has a record of 8 wins and 2 losses, whereas Mikhail Alexeychuk has a record of 17 wins and 5 losses. Height is same for both the fighters. It is 6 feet. But Mikhail Alexeychuk has a reach advantage of 2 inches. And my prediction is Alex Sechuk is going to win because he is doing it from long time. He has more experience than Cody Brundage. He's coming from when he has good grappling game. He can wrestle. He can throw punches. Cody is explosive. He's powerful. But sometimes he get beaten up. And there are the chances of getting submitted. So in my opinion, Mikhail Alexeychuk is going to win over Cody Brundage. Let's move on to the next fight. This is going amazing. The fight are amazing in these cards. Let's move to the another fight. One of the main event fight between Drew Dober versus Bobby Green. Some of the experts are choosing Bobby Green versus against Drew Dober. But what I have seen in Drew Dober's last performance and how he has involved in his wrestling, in his offensive game, I'm going for Drew Dober. He's explosive. He can land punches. He can throw punches. He can throw body kick, side kick. Bobby Green against Islam Makhachev was something we don't expect it from him. He's a good fighter. He's a hell of a fighter, no doubt about it. But he was not showing that heart. Whereas Drew Dober fought well. He lost to Islam Makhachev. But everybody lost to Islam Makhachev. In my opinion, Drew Dober is going to win this fight because he is good puncher. He throws straight punches, kicks. And let's see what are the advantages of height they possess. Drew Dober has a record of 25 wins, 11 losses. Bobby Green, 29 wins and 13 losses. He is in UFC from a long time. Both are from the United States. Both fighters are amazing. Bobby Green is 2 inches taller than Dober. And Bobby Green has an advantage of 5 inch in the reach section. Despite of these stats, I'm going for Drew Dober. Because I have seen his videos, his sparring videos, how he has evolved, his physique has improved. And in UFC, if you have good cardio, it's all about one punch, one choke, one submission, one slip, one leg kick. Let's move to another fight between Alex Kekares versus Julian Erosa. Dude, I have been waiting for this fight from a long time. Julian Erosa is a fighter, amazing fighter. People are always doubting against Julian Erosa, but they have to stop. Julian Erosa is an amazing fighter. Julian Erosa has a record of 28 wins and 10 losses, whereas Alex Kekares has a loss 13 and 19 win. Julian Erosa is coming from a win, so obviously the momentum of winning is on his side. The height difference is around 3 inches. Julian is 6'1", Alex is 5'10". And the reach difference is marginally 1 inch between both of them. Fighters. Julian Erosa has a reach of 74.5 inches and Alex has a reach of 73.5 inches. If Alex want to win this fight, he has to finish Erosa, but it is hard. Alex looked good against Yusuf, but Julian Erosa is magnificent. He's fighting very well. Erosa has space, wrestling, background, so the chances of getting submitted and knocked down is eliminated. Alex has to try something really out of the box to win over Julian Erosa. Julian Erosa can finish him by body shot or decision. This is my final prediction. Julian Erosa is going to win over Alex Karkares. The next fight, the second last fight of the evening, Amir Albazi versus Alessandro Costo. Let's see their stats first. I have seen both of the fighters fighting. They are good on feet. They can somehow wrestle. Let's see their stats. Then I will show you. Then I will tell you my prediction over Amir Albazi and Alessandro Costa. My prediction is Amir is going to win this fight. He's going to dominate the flyweight category in upcoming time. He's a good fighter. He has a very good record. The record state himself. He has 15 win and 1 loss, as Alessandro Costa has 11 win and 2 losses. This is a debut match for Alessandro Costa, whereas Amir is coming from a win, so the winning momentum is on the Amir side. The height Amir has is 5 feet 5 inches, whereas Alessandro Costa has 5 feet 4 inch height, and similarly 1 inch reach difference between both fighters. Amir have the advantage of 1 inch reach difference. Amir can choke, gas his opponent out, beat them. He can wrestle them. He can grapple them. He's a good grappler also. He only lost to Jose Torre, who is a great flyweight fighter, not from the UFC. In the earlier days, Torre fought most of the flyweight category around the world for different belt. He lost to Jose Torre, and that was to a very close fight. So my official prediction is that Amir Albazi is going to win over Alessandro Costa. I'm again sorry for my pronunciation. I'm from India, so you can say that, but no disrespect to any of the fighters. They are great. I adore every of them. They are great fighters. They are setting very good example for our generation. The last fight, Arman Surkian versus Damir Ismailov. Let's open this stats first, then I will tell you my official prediction on this fight. Arman Surkian versus Damir Ismailov. Great match. Again, my prediction is Arman is going to win. He's a ranked 9 fighter in the lightweight category. It's amazing. The last ranking that came in the October month, he was ranked 9 in the lightweight category, where Islam Mahasher is the number 1 champion. He's a current champion. Amir has a record of 18 win and 3 losses, whereas Damir Ismailov has a record of 24 win and 1 loss. Here, I'm betting against Damir. I know experts are going for the Damir Ismailov, but I'm going for the Arman. I know he can do amazing stuff in the octagon. I have seen his fight. We have seen that Damir may slow down in the later round of the fight, whereas Arman can land heavy body and kicks, body shot, kicks, and heavy punches. Damir has a high guard, so most of the time his abdominal region and the lower legs are open. And Arman can take advantage of that. He can damage his legs by leg kick, body kick, and the leg can be compromised. Arman can go for straight punches. He can knock him out, but the chances of knocking Damir Ismailov is less. The my prediction is that Arman is going via submission or via decision. Damir may not take down Arman because Arman Sukorian is very good grappler. He can grapple, he can wrestle, and he's too offensive. And one wrong move, and Damir Smugulov may lose the fight. So my official prediction is simple. I'm betting on Arman. Please tell what you guys are betting on. This was the final prediction on each and every fight that is going to happen in the UFC Fight Night 66 Vegas card. And let's hope for a very nice weekend. I will be bringing more videos, more breakdown, more full prediction on the upcoming UFC fight card. How you find my videos? Drop your comment now, and I promise most of the fight when you win, again come to my YouTube channel, drop the comment that I have shared my prediction with you and you have made money through that prediction. Like this video, share this video with the UFC fight fan. We will be meeting soon. Subscribe to my channel that so that no new video can be missed out by you. I put amazing content on UFC. I need your support. You are the best UFC fighter sitting. We will meet soon. Thank you.